Hi, welcome to another Drive with Care. I'm knocking them out today. Now, if this is the first time you're at the channel, you won't know what I'm talking about. But I go out and do driving videos, and I do them in sections. And this is probably the fifth one I've done today, but I'm suitably refreshed. Got my coffee from a vendor. So what I'm going to do now is take us on a little journey. I've got some pedestrians in front of me here. A little journey along the M20 from Ashford to Folkestone. Now, I've done this before, but no two journeys are the same. So it's always worth doing it again. So I'm leaving Eureka Business Park, which is now, entertainment hub with cinema and restaurants and Dobby's Garden Centre, which is always a nice place to visit if you just want to wander around on a Sunday afternoon. But we're going to jump on the M20, drive down to Folkestone, because that's where I live. And I shouldn't give that info out, should I? But there you go. Who doesn't know that by now? Left at the junction here on the roundabout. I think today's video, the hazards will be awareness on the motorway, lane adherence or, control, people sitting in the middle lane, people not indicating, people driving faster than 70 miles an hour. Shock. Does that happen? Nah. Well, I can assure you that it does. There's a lot of people that flaunt. Oh dear, Ford didn't indicate off. I know the lane is going this way, but you're leaving a roundabout, so you indicate off. Right, so we're going to do 70 miles an hour here. I'm going to crank it up, set this cruise control on, filtering onto the motorway. Got my speed over 50 because you need to be matching the speed on the motorway. Don't come on at 35 or 40. Should be an easy enough drive. I'll stick in the inside lane unless I'm overtaking. Highway Code Rule 264, stay in the left lane unless you're overtaking, then move out and move back in when it's safe to do so. And I know that a lot of people will jump in that lane and then stay in that lane. I'm going to get past the bus, checking for blind spots. Get the cruise on 70, here we go. I'll only need to stop the cruise if I have to apply the brakes. So technically I want to slide back into lane 1 after the bus. But I would only do so if the cars in front were far enough away, which they are. So this should only take about 10 minutes. It shouldn't be long at all. Look, everybody's on the inside lane. It's fabulous. So everybody who overtakes me will be doing more than 70. Car is indicating off in front of me. Both have gone off. So which one of these two cars will move into the left lane? Come on, Audi, I can see you want to. Nope, they've decided to stay in the middle lane. Ah, the Volkswagen's going in. Good. No, Audi's still sitting in the middle lane. Big raspberry from me. Oblivious. Oh yeah, now he's doing it. Them's the rules, folks. I didn't make them. If you want to sit in the inside lane and tell me I'm wrong, then link to the highway code below. So I'm approaching the red car. He's indicating out because the Fiat's coming out. I'm going to indicate into this lane. because I can't see the Fiat getting faster than me. Oh, speedy Golf. I'm still doing 70, so that's easily a 90, if not more. Name and shame. So I shall slide back into lane 1 after the Citroen. Bit of indicating. I'm actually going to move the visor to the right. Did you see it glaring on my face from all the trees? Because the sun is low, it's directly opposite me. And that can be a hazard, you know, because it's blinding you. You need to make sure that your vision and everything, all your senses are tuned in. Nice Porsche Boxster, easily doing 90. Or drifting into the lane, no indicating. You see all sorts on the motorway, you really do. Cars are far enough away, keeping an eye behind me. And because I'm talking to you, I'm actually making myself aware of everything. But if I was here by myself, I wasn't videoing it. My mind, because I've been driving for so long, I'm already tuned in to all the things that I need to be aware of. So I'm not talking it, I'm just observing it. I shall indicate out now. The car coming up behind me is far enough away that he can move out if he wants to pass me. But if I leave it too late, I'd have to slow down. How fast is that Golf doing? How fast is that Peugeot going? I know there was talk about increasing the speed limit on motorways to 80 miles an hour because everybody does more than 70 anyway. And I personally think it would be a good idea. But, you know, the powers that be, obviously, I don't know what their reasoning is for saying no. Because everybody still drives more than 70 anyway. Well, not everybody. I'm doing 70. But you know where I'm coming from, right? Right, I need to get past this slow-moving truck. It's nice to see people are indicating, though. Trucks moving in, I can move in. I am going into lane 1. I'm catching up with that Hyundai, but it's far enough away that I don't need to sit in the middle lane. I can easily move out when I get to it. And it makes the journey more pleasant, you know? You're just relaxed, no stress. Constantly watching what is going on around me. On the motorway, you know where I tell you everything changes every 3 seconds? I think it's every even 2 seconds on a motorway, because I can see the car behind me is creeping up. I'm going to overtake this Hyundai. And again, it's forward planning. If I leave it too late, the cars will creep up behind me and I won't be able to get past safely. Slow crawl past. Crazy, eh? Imagine if I was doing 80 or 90, I'd have got past in seconds. However, the brake lights are going on with the Volvo in front. I think he's probably going to turn off. Yep, there go the indicators. catching up to the Ford. I will have to overtake. Nothing at all behind me apart from the one car I overtook earlier, so indicate out, check the blind spot, get into the second lane. So ideally I want to slide back into lane 1 after the red car, but we're at a junction and there could be traffic coming down, but I can see there isn't, which gives me the freedom to move into the lane once I pass the Ford. Lovely day for a drive, eh? I'm past, quick indicate in, slide back into lane 1. Everyone's doing it. Look up ahead, no one's sitting in the middle lane. I am so pleased. I shall award you all trophies. The Beamer is putting its brake lights on. It was from Germany, so I think they're jumping on the high speed. What do you think? They'll be turning off at this next junction. I'm going to go past. Nothing coming up behind me. Slide in. Oh, it didn't turn off. I wonder why he slowed down. He overtook me. Maybe he's going to the ferries in Dover. I don't want to make my video that long. Keeping an eye on the vehicles on the left-hand lane, because the M20 reduces to 2 lanes at the next junction, and those cars could potentially slide into this lane because that lane filters off to Cheriton. I've got my hand on the indicator ready. Yeah, here comes the Ford. Let's get in this lane. The Polish truck definitely going to pull out at the last minute. I'll take us through Roundhill Tunnels, where the end of the motorway is, and then conclude the video there. Yep, the Polish truck pulled out. It's easy when you know the roads. You know, I'm not saying he was in the right or wrong, it was just because I know the roads and he was foreign driver, why would he be going into Cheriton High Street? I'm already thinking ahead he's going to pull out. So this is junction, what is this junction, 12? So off junction 12 comes the slip road, so we could have cars coming down, in which case I'll have to move out, but there are no cars coming down, so I'll stay in this lane. It's good news. Hashtag good news. Car came down and then zoomed right out, did no indicating at all, has a big bash on the door, so that tells me the kind of driver he is. He's got a dirty car as well. I might actually stop this video while I'm still driving, but rest assured I will pull up before I turn the cameras off, but you just won't see it. Right, end of motorway restrictions. You can see the road sign has gone green, so that tells us we're now on an A road. Lane control signals ahead, so if there is an obstruction they will put the red X on, but for now we're straight through into Roundhill Tunnels. Everyone loves a tunnel. Get your headlights on. Whee! Turn that cruise control off, don't need that now. I'm coming off here, so we'll do a little indicate. End of lane control. Don't need that obstructing my side view anymore. National speed limit applies, but there's a roundabout at 125 yards. I think they could have put 40 mile an hour signs there, couldn't they? Let's get over these roundabouts and then I shall end the video. There's a car coming round indicating. Beamer didn't indicate. They need to watch Drive with Care, don't you think? Right, up Spitfire way. Tally-ho, chaps! I'm going to wind the video up. Thanks for watching, bearing with. Drop me a comment if you saw anything. Hit the like and subscribe. Join the Drive with Care tribe. And I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Drive with Care.